Viola is following that adage of trying to combine two unique game design elements to create something brand new. And to wit, we have a technical display or technical gameplay of a 2D platformer combined with the methodical stat-based approach of a JRPG. And those two certainly haven't really fit together beforehand. Now, with the footage you're seeing, this is taken from a pre-early access build of the game and may not, or it will most likely not represent the current version of the game going forward. But we were able to play this on stream and got about 20 minutes or so into it. The story follows the girl Viola there, who after getting upset at her not being able to play her violin, gets sucked into a magical world, where we have a giant wolf man who's going to help her out, as she probably will learn the meaning of life, friendship, and all that other great stuff kids need to know, all while battling, slime monsters and other creatures trying to stop them. But, as I said a minute ago, Viola's gameplay loop is split effectively between platforming and RPG display. On the RPG side, as you can see here, it is turn-based, and you do have some control over your character by timing button presses to do more damage, and special moves will require special little QTEs to go through. You don't seem to have the ability to counter enemies, similar to Paper Mario, where a well-timed press of the A button would block or mitigate damage. Although, who knows, that may become added into a later version. Unfortunately, I don't know at this time. The other side of Viola is the platforming, and the surprising thing is that it's not that bad as a platformer. You have variable jumping. Viola here may not be good at playing the violin, but she is actually very good at being able to run, jump, and even do wall jumping around. Now, the reason why you will do the platforming is both for world exploration as well as for getting around or interacting with enemies. Enemies wander around the map in fixed areas, and if you bump into them, you will be taken into combat. However, if you are good at platforming, whether it is by using the various mechanics or just timing your jumps properly, you can avoid combat outright, with exception to fixed tutorial battles. Now, the combat itself, at this point of playing it, I can't really say whether or not this is on the easy or hard side. The world does drop various healing items, which seem to be the only things you'll find in treasure chests, at least at this moment. The game, from the store page as well as some of the menus that we saw, do hint at advanced mechanics and systems, including, I believe, multiple endings, up to 10 different characters, as well as kind of a gem modifier or passive equipment system that allows you to augment and support your various people further. But with that said, this is going to be a very short video because there really isn't a lot here to talk about just yet. But we're going to do a quick shout out to our Patreon supporters and current sponsors, and when we come back, we'll kind of talk about what my final thoughts are on Viola at the moment. And now a quick shout out to our current Game Wisdom Patreon supporters and sponsors. And if you'd like to continue this discussion on game design, be sure to check out our Discord channel, linked down below. For right now, there isn't a lot for me to really speak on Viola's behalf at the moment, with this being a pre-early access build. But I do like what I'm seeing here in terms of the gameplay loops. Like we said at the start, you really don't see kind of, I wouldn't say hardcore, but technical-based platforming combined with RPG gameplay. Those are usually kind of considered like fire and oil or water and oil in terms of trying to combine them. And Viola does a decent job at it. I would I think my only complaints or nitpicks at the moment is that they do feel a little too separate at the moment. As in, whatever you do on the platforming side has absolutely no bearings on the RPG component. Unless, or the only exception would be finding items that you can either equip or use during combat. I thought it would be very interesting if you could do something similar to like the Paper Mario games, where if you attack an enemy on the field, that may give you a small advantage during combat, but if you miss, then the enemy gets one as well. and it remains to be seen again just what will be the difficulty curve for Viola in terms of its RPG gameplay. I got into a few tough scrapes here and there, but it wasn't anything, too extreme. Like, this is not going to be like Darkest Dungeon levels of the turn-based combat. But I'm assuming with the childlike environment and our character here, we won't be getting too hardcore on that front. But with that said, we're going to wrap up the first look here. I'm definitely interested to check out Viola in the future. By the time you're watching this video, it should either be on early access or be very close to being on it. And I believe the developer is planning on releasing 1.0 sometime in 2020. But I really enjoyed this one. I would like to thank them for sending me a press key to check this one out. If you'd like me to tackle your game in the future, please don't hesitate to get in touch. But check back for daily discussions on game design here and on Game Wisdom, where we examine the art and science of games. Once again, this has been Viola, and I will see you all next time.